Hey, how
what's
you
up,
doing?
Nino? How you doing? Happy
Nino.
Christmas and New Year's and shit.
Yeah, same to you. Same to you. I'm
Looking good,
actually
brother.
celebrating over in Boston tomorrow night. I'm pretty
Hell
fucking
yeah.
excited.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Of course. Looking good there, brother, eh? I like the
Yeah.
jeans. The jeans,
Yeah, I'm bringing it back. You know what I'm saying? Jeans on jeans.
Yeah.
Um,
Jeans on toast, baby.
So I wanted to let you guys know what happened yesterday in the event any of that kind of falls off onto you guys. And I'll kind of explain the situation. This is a guy that goes by the name Edgar, right?
Oh, eh?
Spoke to you a little about it, Luciano.
Yep.
The long and short of it is I find out that apparently his issue stems like this. I got him connected to Alia. Alia gets murked by this guy twice. He's up my ass all of a sudden over like some legislation I wrote about like medical tents, right? Some like meme shit when the black ooze shit was happening. I don't know if you guys were around for that. So he thinks I'm a part of the Illuminati or whatever. Brandon, one of my old guys, is working with him. So I meet these guys. This guy's off his fucking rocker, whatever. Fast forward, I get him connected to this guy named the Whisperer, right? I wanted to give them like kind of like a, this guy came to me, he seemed interesting. I wanted to give him kind of like a mission, you know, something to get their little crew started. That goes sideways, and they wanted me to set up this Whisperer guy to get, so that they could pick him up and kill him. I refused because I'm not gonna get caught up in Edgar's business because I don't know this fucker. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go to fucking prison and lose my mayorship over a guy I don't know. Tilly Winters, my assistant, starts to stir between us and convinces him that she convinces him that I am telling her that if they hang out, Edgar's gonna kill her. That never happened. So whatever Edgar's infatuation is does not stop. It ultimately leads to him shooting me last week at the court center after I suspended Tilly and I tried to come out with as truthful as I could be as to what the situation was. Like, I don't know you. I don't know what the fuck Tilly is stirring. But long story short, the guy blasts me. And,
Fucking fruta.
I had some, like, people, sort of, you know, take care of him from the rooftops. You know what I'm saying? I had people watch. Snipers, yeah. Now, given this, obviously, I'm fucking pissed. So I talked to Seb. I'm like, hey, you know, how much, like, fucking $2 million for his head. It wasn't like set in stone. It was kind of like a spitball, right? I also spoke to a couple other people just pissed, right? Because I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? What is his issue? And, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with somebody that I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is no, like, I don't know what his issue is. You get what I'm saying? If he wants something, I ain't got nothing to give. I give him an answer. He, like, you tell him the sky's blue. He's like, no, you're lying to me. It's purple. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, he gets picked up last night. And, you know, he gets fucked up, and so does Brandon. I think someone probably did it for me, you know? And, because I had a lot of people ready to, like, you know, get my back, you know what I mean? Because, like, the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was with 3 other people. Brandon, who is in the ICU. Someone named CJ, which I believe is close to you guys. And,
CJ, she's part of CYPRESS.
Yeah.
Why the fuck was CJ with him?
I don't know. Now,
Wait. So what happened to her?
So apparently what happened was they got picked up. So I don't have all the information yet. I got to get it. But my understanding is, so as soon as I got a call for Brandon being in the ICU, And I went down there to see him, and I got surrounded by Sonia Summers, Tali, and Edgar, who started to like press me and say, you did this to him. You put out the bounty, and I'm like, I don't have all the information yet, right?
Yeah.
During this conversation, and apparently the mana picked them up as well. A lot of shit happened yesterday evening, but in the midst of this, it was told to me that CJ was with Edgar during all of this going down. Now, a couple things kind of go to mind, right? Number one, I ain't got no problems with CJ. Anybody that I have like brought up this Edgar situation to and like said I want him dealt with type shit, get back, I made it very clear that it was only Edgar that was to be hurt, not Brandon, not this guy named Jay Hobbs, and anyone else near him. But apparently when he was picked up yesterday, he was talking a lot of shit, and I think whoever he was with all got shot. So
shit.
Yeah. So I want to make it very clear that I have no ill will towards anybody that he's pulling into his doom circle or whatever the fuck it is he's doing, because I know he's on adventures with this guy named Norman Bones. He's got some like FIB shit he's looking into. He's breaking into prisons. He's doing a lot of things with a lot of different people. Like he's got circled in like bestie people. I know, like, when I heard about CJ, I'm like, CYPRESS, like I think it's like just kind of like a snowball of no one else needs to be involved.
Of it. Yeah,
exactly. But I want to be very forward with you guys that more than likely CJ was hurt as a consequence of someone looking out for me, going after Edgar. So,
yeah. We need to talk to CJ, see if she's alive or maybe she's in ICU and figure it out. But
she's not. Brandon's the only one that's in ICU right now.
Oh, I ain't?
Yeah. But like I said, if you guys feel any kind of way, I'm sure we can work something out. Like I said, it fucking pisses me off on multiple degrees that anyone else was hurt, but I don't know how it went down. All I know, there was a lot of shit talking when he was captured. There was a lot of big dicking.
You gave pretty strict and clear orders from what you're telling us now, right?
Yes.
And if they pulled the trigger and there was collateral damage there, tell me like that's on them.
I wouldn't even say that. Here's the thing. The way that it was set up was very professional, and my suspicion is that something happened while they were taken that led to the shooting. I'm gonna find out what that is, but I would, if I were you, I would wait until I find out some more details before even pushing blame on them, because it sounded like this guy was talking a lot of big dick shit, and the assumption was that these other people were with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but CJ is Lang's people, because we north now. I'm sorry, we are not north and south. CJ is one of Lang's people, but since we all CYPRESS, we obviously still care for CJ, right?
Yeah, no, of course.
So, we're gonna take care of her and make sure she's Gucci.
Yeah.
But from our end, I don't know Edgar. I only heard about him a couple times. I don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah.
And if I knew it was a $2 million hit, I'd probably do the job myself.
Well,
I mean, given the fact that he was on smoke 2 hours later, I mean, we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying he's got the back end of besties? Is that what you said?
No, I don't think he does. It's just Jay Hobbs. I got to talk to Forehead and see what the fuck is going on. Like I said, from my perspective, it's just he's got a fucking hot on for me, and his reason just kind of keeps changing. I had to fucking stand over. Speedy, you remember me and Brandon, right?
Yeah.
I was over his potential deathbed, and this guy, it wants me to fucking, like, openly talk in a hospital as to what the fuck happened over his dead body, using Brandon's fucking body as a fucking bargaining chip.
So he's a wild card, is what you're trying to say. He got no, he don't give a fuck. He's a wild card and he's trying to, I don't know, make whatever he gotta make.
I think he's biting up the tree to try to show his worth. And he's pulling in a lot of different people's crews together, which I'm concerned what that will snowball into, right? Because in that hospital, as they stood around me, I didn't say shit because first off, I don't owe him a fucking word. I owe the truth to Brandon, not that cunt. But I could tell they were about to try to take me out right there. Little did they know there was 4 doctors undercover for me, strapped up. So, it's,
Fuck this putos.
Yeah.
I care about CJ, but I don't give a fuck about no fucking, fucking Edward or anything, eh?
Yeah, fuck him.
If, you have a chance to talk to CJ, New Year's is gonna be a little rough for me. But let her know that if, she got hurt as a result of me, that I do apologize. If there's something that I can do to make it straight with her, all she needs to do is ask, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Collateral.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we'll talk to CJ.
All right.
See where her mind's at and all that. See what happened exactly. Maybe she remembers. Maybe not. But Jesus fucking, this could spiral into a big ass fucking war for you. This sounds like it's just the beginning of something big.
Well, good thing fucking Nino got backing and dineros.
I don't know how much I would say it's gonna turn into a war, because a war is over something. I don't even know what the fuck this is about. This is over a girl that I don't even care for. I was being gatless.
Over a girl?
It's over Tilly.
Tilly, yeah.
And what's wrong with Tilly?
Tilly was doing shit with them. She accidentally got blooded in with them. And tried to convince me that they were gonna kill her if she told me about FIB shit and all these other things. I told her, you're either in the mayor's office or you go do shit with them, right? Because I'm not gonna take on her baggage.
Yeah.
So as soon as I suspended her, she started stirring up that I have a problem with Edgar, and it kind of went from there.
So basically, you suspended Chiquita. Now the
Yes.
boys want to, be like, yo, we out here. We got big dick out here, We're going to go after Nino.
He literally told me that something happened to him in the past, and what I told Tilly reminded me of that. I don't know. It's I don't know, to be honest. So,
but it sounds like you need to kidnap Edward and chop his fucking, head off maybe, eh?
Chop his fucking head off. I feel like that's putting more prominence than I give a shit for. You know what I mean? For me, this is kind of a nuisance. I mean,
he kind of already did that, putting the head up, and it being successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think the message was kind of.
Yeah, I guess true.
Sent.
Yeah, if the hit has already been sent, then it's.
Well, if the message was sent, he wouldn't be interrogating me at a deathbed an hour and a half later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some people, some people like it. They, you know what I'm saying. No matter how much you squeeze them, if they got nothing to lose, they're gonna squeeze back. What the fuck does Edgar have? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna squeeze back no matter what.
You'd be surprised the amount of people that he's pulling into his little circle. I think if anything, he's gonna get a lot of other people hurt. He's gotten Alia killed and a couple others, as far as I'm aware. And
that's the thing with Edgar. He's a snake tongue, right? He's got a silver tongue, and he's good. He's good with words. He can rally up people behind him, but probably not as many people as you can,
Yeah. Well, I don't want this to kind of blow up into more than it needs to be. You know what I mean? Right now, it's a problem between me and him, and I think sometimes men got to look at each other in the fucking eye and figure shit out instead of dragging the entire world burning behind them. But one last thing I wanted to say. Nobody knew about that bounty.
Okay.
And it was likely CJ that told them via Seb. Now, I'm not going to hold this against her or anything like that, but I kind of wanted to let you guys know if it's of value.
Alright. They're all north, so maybe, they're chilling with Edgar. I have no idea,
Yeah.
Why would CJ tell Edgar, though?
They've been rolling for a minute. Yeah. Now, this is what's been relayed to me. There is one other possible outing of this bounty talk, but I don't think it was them, because One other person knew, but I don't think they told Edgar. And so I don't want to get her involved. It's like another crew, something relationships and all that.
Yeah,
But let's just say that problem is getting sorted as of last night. So, anyways, well, boys, I don't want a little bit of morning tea for you guys to sip on, but hey, next week Court Center's opening up. Let me know if you want to do anything for it. CourtCenter.me. It's going to be a slow roll, and we're going to get a lot of new things brought in. I don't want to say when, but, you know, there's a lot of things cooking. So take a look at the website when you get a chance. Think about opening a stall. And know that that facility that is being put together, for every front end, there is a back end.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that the cargo ship is not the only avenue, because sometimes other than shooting, you know, a little bit of dealing on the table can make for a, you know, you know where I'm going with this, Speedy, already.
Yeah. 100%, and I hope it is that way. That sounds like fucking some good shit right there.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I need to come up with a fucking nice business. It'd be nice to just chill at.
It'll be good. You can upgrade up to custom outlets as well. And
ooh, okay.
You've seen the facilities, right?
I have.
I've seen a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it all, but a little bit, yeah.
What's there now, it's going to be expanded if we can prove that the city wants it. Right now, I'm trying to convince, well, I'm not going to say too much. I don't want to, you know, overpromise, but there's a lot of talks around that place. So, any ideas come up, feel free to let me know. And anything about this shit, like any concerns, give me a call. I'll be back later this week.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
I already got a little business idea, and you know, I'll check out the website and shit. I'll run it through you, see what we can do for sure.
Full transaction system, registers, you name it.
Hell yeah. All right. Sounds good. Take it easy, Nino.
You take care. So, that's what happened.